Today in StarSector we will be looking at Izanami Class from Tahlan Shipworks, also known as the ship. We will be talking about this bad boy. I will show you some extremely overpowered build and we're gonna take it for a spin. Okay, boys and girls, this is a very special ship. Why, you might ask? If you watch anime, you probably what ZA WARDO means. ZA WARDO! In a simple term, it slows down time. That also means that in that time you can dish out some insane amount of punishment free of charge. This ship costs 35 points to deploy, which is a hefty amount comparable to the Doom. And also, as you have might noticed, they are quite similar, these ships, especially when it comes to the stats. Quite sad ordnance points, low survivability. And when you max out the flex settings, yeah, not good news there. And when it comes to weapon slot, we are quite limited. Only 2 medium slots and handful of small ones. Yeah, the ship is quite limited. It has to be done to offset the incredible speed and the special ability. Normal build would look something like this. Nearly maxed out flux dissipation, the mandatory mods like targeting unit, resistant flux conductors, and also unstable injectors, although they might not be necessary. This ship is fast enough. In front you would have shield damage, and in the back the big boys, the medium slots, most likely to deal anti-armor damage. With the help of ZA WARDO, firing everything at once, coming here and obliterating the enemy shields with the light needlers, and the anti-armor damage would deal with the rest. As you can see, everything is firing and coming at once, which is quite epic. But as we are super fast, we don't have to fire. We can even use ZA WARDO to get fast past the enemy ships, park in the behind, and deal some insane amount of pain that way. And I encourage you to experiment. Maybe more EMP damage, iron pulser with the iron cannons. It still does wonderful damage, and also it fries everything on the enemy ship, which makes you flank the enemy so much easier, and they cannot do anything. But sadly, as you don't have any anti-armor damage, you might struggle to punch through the enemy ship, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't find something superior and broken. Say hello to the most optimal build out there, that one I have found, and it is using the Sky miniguns, the medium one and the small one. Surprisingly, these deal fragmentational damage, and beam one at that, so they don't deal hard flux, but they have some insane DPM. And the good thing about these things that they have a special text here. Facebook. Yes, these medium ones deal extra 100 DPS of energy damage. We will get close and start firing. Use the WARDO. Everything is burning. Not only it deals good damage to the hull, it also burns the shields down very fast. The DPS is insane. It is a wonderful weapon. And the amount of DPM you can get out using the special ability and these miniguns is insane. Give this ship an officer with the combat skills, some built-in hull mods, and with all of this combined, it surprisingly just melts through the shields as well. Look at this. Onslaught at the front. ZA WARDO again. We are obliterating everything, and that is not even the optimal play, as you are super fast, right? You can flank the enemy. The best part is we can even mess up, but it doesn't matter because we will obliterate it anyway. And even this kind of armored ship cannot do anything, sadly. Maybe Conquest is harder? Okay, the shield is going out, and this build just shreds. We're gonna get close to ships that aren't as tanky. Use the special ability, overload the enemy ship, and now look at this. It just rips through that thing. Now there is only one thing left. Target your enemies and give them what they deserve. Small ships shouldn't be problem. Ooh, we are not doing that much damage. I lied. A bulk of the enemy forces. Let's do this. Let's see if we can survive. The mobility is nice to have. And slow down the time. Oh, fireworks. Okay, let's come closer. Dish out the damage. Keep the distance. In the big fights, it's not easy flying the enemy. But the frontal damage. Get the wreck. As I said, this build on this ship is a bit too good, I guess. Slow the time down and burst the Aurora down. Also, the new officer skills help quite a lot, as you can see. Especially with the special ability because it recharges super fast. Come here, come here. Whoa, what the hell is that? Time delayed. Oh! I broke the sound barrier. This is called revenge. Ouch! Surprise! But we can slow down time and escape. As I had said, it's not problem using it offensively, but the master will use it also defensively and won't take any damage. Well, like, if your enemy is dead, you don't have to worry that much. Also, it seems like you are not using any flux when you are in ZA WARDO. You can throw the phase ships quite nicely because it takes few more seconds till they phase out, phase in, or whatever. Or when they try to escape. Oh, not good enough. Catching the enemy when they are running is just super easy. And now there's only one thing to do against this hostile fleet. Even with Kingdom of Terra. Let's do this. But I must say, it is quite buggy. And if you want to play with all of these, there's only one way to do it. Full assault. And let the carnage begin. Oh my god, that's so laggy. What did you do? The sound is everything is lagging, everything is teleporting. But surprisingly enough, well, of course we are destroying them. But the AI handles this ship very nicely. Like, I'm not even kidding. It does. What the was that? Not recommending having multiple of these ships in one fleet, but there is a small probability that you will get it more than one. Let's enjoy the view. Okay, that one is getting destroyed. Okay, everybody is teleporting and using everything they got. We are boosting this one. Nice amount of damage. And while we are using full assault, because they are way too careful, and they use the ZA WARDO best when they are right in the enemy faces. But we have to be careful. As you can see, we can use the ability to escape, not only to attack. And they are very good at surrounding the enemy and dishing out everything they got. And they're already trying to surround all of the enemy forces and ripping them one by one. Very nice precision. This one is eating it. Hopefully he will do something about it. Oh, that's me. That is awkward. Look how they're working together at taking out this ship. Oh my god, the T-Rex. The T-Rex is the most interesting. It's gonna eat it. He didn't get enough. He's still eating the ship. You have to defeat the dinosaur. Oh, that was a nice dodge. And if you have multiple ships of the same kind, it is kind of awkward to using the ZA WARDO if you are piloting it. But I don't think there's much of a problem when only your AI pilots it. The only issue that this ship has is the lack of the slots. So most of the time it doesn't deal as much damage as you would want. And yeah, that was a mistake. But we have to understand, this fight was fought in a disadvantage. What the hell was that? What is he doing? ZA WARDO. As we have some help, you can say bye-bye. But this is a lovely ship. Like, you have to try it. You will have so much fun. Fireworks. What can I say, boys and girls? Definitely give Izanami Class a chance. It is an amazing fun ship with a bunch of possibilities. You can find it in Tahlan Shipworks. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you don't mind seeing me more often, consider subscribing. And I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao, guys, and take care.